Hey guys, welcome back to Teacher Turned Millionaire. This is my All About Me video. So I took some notes and I'm going to answer some questions that I was given and just let you guys know about me. Hey guys, so I'm just going to answer some questions that are about me and we're just going to get started. So my name is Aaliyah. I'm 25. I'm going on 26. I'll be 26 in November. My birthday is the 27th of November, 1994. Despite what NASA says, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't want to hear what NASA's talking about. I've been a Sagittarius my whole life, so NASA might just have to be all right. I'm from Georgia, like the whole born and raised. My family's from Alabama, so we visit there often, but I was born and raised here in Georgia. I went through school here. I graduated high school in 2013. And then I went to Georgia Southern University. I loved it. It was a great school. There were great people there. There were so many good opportunities. I learned so much. I met so many people. I met people from all walks of life, so that was a great thing. I graduated from there in 2016 with my bachelor's degree, and that was a mess. I was doing education from freshman year all the way through. I got accepted into the program, did all of my requirements. Senior year, last 2 semesters, my advisor messed my paperwork up. She didn't submit it when she was supposed to. So it delayed me. Well, it didn't delay me, but it would have delayed me. So if I had to wait on what she had done, I would have had to wait a calendar year to graduate. Well, the problem that creates is that I wouldn't have any classes to take for the year that I would have been sitting out. So if I didn't have any classes to take, why am I here? So either I would have had to sit back and do nothing or pick up a minor or those things that I didn't want to do. So the option she gave me was continue with education and have to be a year behind, or change your major to general studies but have education as your focus, since you already have your classes and you want to throw them away, and you just have to pick up another focus and a minor. So I ended up having to pick up sociology, and I have a writing minor. So I took every single education course there was to take for my major, and then the paperwork got delayed, so I had to change my major last minute. I cried for days, but it ended up working out in the end because I got my master's in 2018 right after that. So I got my master's in 2018, and then I took a year off, and then I was 8 months pregnant with my daughter. Crazy me. And then I started going back to school again for my specialist. So now she's 18 months, but I'll be finished with my specialist this upcoming December. So I'll have my bachelor's, my master's, and my specialist. As soon as I graduate from that in January, I'll start getting my PBIS and ESOL endorsement. I'm the PBIS head coach for my school, so I thought it'd just be a good idea for me to go ahead and do that. So that's my educational background. I'm also engaged, don't mind my nails because I had to take them off, but anywho. So I am engaged to my biggest headache and my biggest supporter. I love him dearly, even though sometimes I just want to, but don't we all? So me and him are actually planning our wedding for next year on our anniversary, so stay tuned for that video. It'll be a while from now, but it's gonna be there. We're gonna get married in the Grand Canyon. It'll be both of our first time going. We wanted a destination wedding. We love to travel. That's how we bonded. So we thought that a destination wedding would just be us being our true selves and getting out there. My lovely 18-month-old that I'm gonna insert some pictures of, she is a firecracker. She has rocked my world in so many different ways, but she has showed me that I'm stronger than I thought I was, and knowing that I have somebody looking up to me, looking to see everything that I'm doing, wanting to copy everything that I'm doing, makes me realize that I need to do things in a better way to make sure that I'm doing them the best way so that she can copy the best way. But that she's my everything. I do it all for her. So I want her to look back and be like, you know what? My mommy did it. My mommy's better than all the other mommies. So that's what I want. On to my teaching experience. I have been teaching, this year makes year number 4. So I've been teaching for 4 years. This is my first county that I've been in. So we were in one school, but that school, we built a new one. So we were in one, we built a new one, and then we came over here to the new one, but technically I've been with one. You can call that 1 or 2 schools, whatever you want to call it. If it's one school to you, then it's 1. If it's 2, then it's 2. I've only been in 1 grade, and that's the 5th grade. I love 5th grade. That's why it says views from the 5th. I love fifth grade. You can talk to the kids. They have their own opinions, their own feelings. They know what they want. And as crazy as that sounds, they know what they're trying to say and they mean it. I've only taught language arts and social studies up to this point, but this year, because of Mrs. Rona, we're going to go self-contained. So I'm going to be teaching all 4 subjects. This is my first time doing that, so I am very excited. I am going to have a video later about me setting my classroom up, so look forward to that. I mean, I'm going to love being self-contained. I wanted it anyway, but they had stopped doing that when I became a teacher. A lot of counties went to team teaching. So you teach 1 or 2 subjects and then you just, give your kids to the next team member and they learn the next subjects over there. And that's how we do it at my school, but this year because of, the quarantining and all that, we're gonna all be self-contained. That's everything about me and my teaching. Last, my YouTube channel. I started this channel because when I became a teacher my first year, I didn't have a lot of support from my peers. Admin was very supportive. The community was more supportive than I thought they would be, but my peers were who weren't supporting me, and it was hurtful to know that my first year, I've never done this, and I'm trying to lean on people who I thought were my teammates that didn't help so much. So for anybody who ever has been in that situation, or teachers who want to teach, you may be put in that situation, or even veterans who it didn't even apply to you then, but now you just want to know what problems we're having because you have been out of the practice for a while. Whichever it is, I mean, I'm an open book. I'm going to tell you how I feel, and if you don't like it, that's fine. We don't have to agree with everybody. We can agree to disagree. Everybody has their own opinions. I love hearing other people's opinions. Tell me what you feel. Tell me why you feel that way. I just like to learn how other people think because I know I'm not the only human on this earth, and I know that my brain does not process things like everybody else's brain. And you're different because you process things differently. So I love the fact that if you can figure out how somebody's thinking, that's giving you a window into who they are as a person. So that's just me. But back to my channel. So that's why I started the channel. Also because a lot of my sitting at home has been watching YouTube. And even before we were at home, a lot of YouTube channels for teachers to the good side of teaching, and I want to make sure that I also include like the bad side, the downs, the bad days, the days that I don't know if I want to do this anymore, only to go to bed and wake up and realize I have to be here for these kids because they're our future. Another thing I plan to talk about on this channel is financial literacy. I'm in the process currently of developing and finding out different curriculums and working with other people to produce like a project that I feel like the younger generation, so between 18 and let's say where I am, I feel like there's not anybody telling us how to spend our money, how to save our money, how to do things with our money in a language that we understand. And somebody can tell you, like as a teacher, some of you guys are, or some of you guys are going to be, or whichever, and somebody can tell you something one way 100 times and you will miss it. But the one time they tell it to you the way that you understand it, you got it and you're good. And that's what I want. I want it to be in a way that people can understand what I'm saying and use it in their daily lives. Not just say, oh, I watched this cool YouTube video and now I'm still struggling. We always joke about being broke teachers, and I don't want to be that person. So I was told it takes at least, I hear it all the time. It takes 7 streams of income to become a millionaire. So that's fine. I've started reading different books written by people who've already got their success, and a lot of them say the same thing. You need at least 7 streams of income, and they need to be profitable. So you can basically just make money in your sleep. I have 7-ish. All of them haven't taken off yet, but there is a plan. I do have a plan because of the 7 streams and things like that. One of my goals is to become a millionaire before I'm 30 years old. That's my goal. It's been my goal for a while now to make $1 million. I just never put an age on it because I feel like, I have my whole life to. But I feel like my generation, we kind of feel like 30 is that turning point of, okay, now I'm a real adult and I have to make sure my goals and things are accomplished. So becoming a millionaire is one of those things because some of you guys who are teachers or not teachers know loans are very expensive. So I have things like my student loans, my car, we're trying to buy a house, we're trying to pay for a wedding. So just things that I really want to do, and I don't want to have to say, well, I couldn't do it because, no, I'm going to figure out how to get it done. I'm not going to sit here and say I can't afford it. Yes, I can. I'll figure out how to make enough money to do that. I'll figure out how to push my business, or if I have to tutor a kid here, tutor a kid there. And don't be above having to do things to get where you want to be. If I want to be a millionaire, I might have to sacrifice my pride for a little bit to do what I have to do, and that's fine. So to break my 7 streams down, teaching, obviously, that's number 1. That's my first job, minus being a mom and stuff. So teaching is my first job. I've already told you guys about that. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. Stream number 2 is I have a cosmetics line that I've launched over the quarantine. It's fairly new. I've had a lot of good feedback though. It's $1 Million Baddie Cosmetics. I do plan to link all of these links below. We do body oils and body scrubs so far. I'm looking to add in lotions like that whipped body butter pretty soon, but for now I'm working with this. My third would be my brand. It's Curiously Creative. It is like a mosh posh of just creativity. So we do, customized products such as t-shirts, i.e. the merch, If you guys think that I should sell these, or that you guys would even be interested in buying these shirts, they just say Teacher Turn a Millionaire, in different fabrics, colors. They wouldn't all obviously be fitted shirts like this. I'd offer regular shirts, but just let me know if you guys would even be interested in even buying anything like this. We also do birthday parties with my line. So Curiously Creative also does birthday parties, kids parties, adult parties, like retirement, like just anything that's creative in that fashion. My fourth being $1 Million Fitness. I also sell waist trainers on that brand, and of course, like I said, this stuff will be linked. I currently sell waist trainers, and I do small outdoor fitness classes. So we're doing that currently when the weather is good, of course. Because of social distancing, we just thought that outdoor fitness would be better. And to me personally, it seems more fun, because you're not just running on a treadmill. Not to say that treadmills are bad, because I love my treadmill too. But to me, I like to see things when I'm running, and it makes me forget that I'm running. So I can run more and faster and all that, because I forget, like, oh, I'm not just out here looking at nature and think, oh, I'm actually exercising. So it's just a fun thing for me. Number 5 would be Forex. I know some of you have heard all this Forex. I'm gonna get into that later, not right now. I'm just naming it as one of my streams. It is, though, I will tell you, the foreign exchange market, and you're trading currencies, and it's very profitable in the younger generation.
Ms. Mack?
Yes, sir.
You got a little bit of time right now? You want to sit down and talk about PBIS a little bit?
Okay, I'll head up there.
Okay, thanks.
I like it. I'm sure once I get better at it, then I'm gonna really love it. Number 6 is stocks. So I have stocks through Robinhood. I'm gonna put the code for that too. And I'll explain that more if anybody wants me to do a video about that. I could, if not. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who's got like a Robinhood-ish video. But stocks is number 6. Seven, I'm a part-time insurance rep. I'm in the process of still being trained, but what we do at the firm that I'm with is we try to save people money on their insurances, because through this teaching job, we don't know technically. A lot of us, if I asked you to explain right now, what is all of your money when it gets pulled out for taxes and insurances go toward, and what are all the benefits of that insurance, you probably couldn't tell me, and if you can, that's good for you, but most people can't. So giving insurance where there's no hidden anything, there's no small print, there's just, here are these things that I can do for you that you can reap the benefits of before you die. People think about life insurance as, oh, when I'm dead, my family's taken care of, but that's not all it is. Our firm also works with savings plans, so whether it be college savings, like child savings, just anything like that. So I'll have more information on that as well and links to provide once I finish my training. And last but not least is YouTube. I'm on the way to being monetized, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the whole process. Really, I'm ready for my journey. I'm ready for my ups, my downs, my losses, my wins, my lessons, and I just can't wait. That's all about me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn that notification bell on so you can see all my different videos for the school year. Don't forget, we're here, we're not going anywhere, and it's Views from the Fifth. See ya.